Okay, then I'll start. So, first of all, you want to do introduction? Because we have a junior here. Daniel, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Daniel, and I am 18 years old.
You're 18? 2007? Not 2006?
No,
Oh, seem like Shanghai.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Karen. I'm 2008.
2008? 16?
17.
Oh. What month?
March.
March.
You're younger.
Yeah.
The heck? Did you take IGCSE?
Yeah. I did.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. Then I guess I'm the oldest right now. Wow, that's so old.
2006.
Yeah, 2006, February 16. I
Mm.
also took IGCSE. My IGCSE was last year. Okay, so for this project, we need to do an experiment. We need to complete the report by the soft copy one by October 3rd. What day is that?
Friday.
Is it Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we have
2 weeks.
2 weeks, and then the hard copy on Sunday. Actually, the hard copy we don't know, but the soft copy, the digital one, we need to hand in by Friday lah. Once we do our experiment, which is probably the 24th, we can start doing the report. The report, I don't think it's going to take that long because it's quite simple actually. Then we need to design an experiment to determine the gravitational acceleration, and we need to choose from two methods. Method 1, determining gravitational acceleration using physical pendulum, or method 2, determining gravitational acceleration using mass spring system. So because we're going to do the first method, so the first method is going to be, let's see. So the first method to find the gravitational acceleration is the relationship between the this one's weak. Okay, relationship between the period and length. Hopefully you guys can read my handwriting. Can you turn on the lights? I think there's lights, right? Is that better? Not really.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Then yeah, the relationship between the period and length of a simple pendulum. And we can use this relationship to find the G law, which should be 9.8 or 9.81, whichever one. So the reason why we can use this relationship is because for the period, right? The formula for period is the one that we should know, is the T equals to 2 pi length L over G. So then because we want to find the G, which should be 9.8, right? We just rearrange it to get this formula. To get this formula. So from this formula, we should be able to calculate the G. So how do we do that? So the diagram, this experiment is actually very easy. I think we can just get it done in a day. Why is the thing so low? going to be like this. We have like something to hold the pendulum, and then we're going to have a string, and then the pendulum over here, right? So then the string, the length from the string until the middle should be L. And then use a timer. Okay. But this should be our diagram because we need to include a diagram. So it's very simple. For our experiment, we're probably just going to ask for a string, a ball or something, and then we're going to just wrap it around a retort stand, and then we're just going to leave it by that. And then to calculate the period or the number of the oscillations, right, we're just going to use a simple timer. So this should be all we need. So then, to calculate x, we use a meter ruler. And then to calculate the d, because we need to get the total length, to calculate the d, we use a caliper. And then from there, we should get the formula. We should be able to get the formula like this, because we need to find the length over here, because the relationship, right, between period and length. So essentially the length of the pendulum and how long it takes for the pendulum to make a full oscillation. So that's why we need to find the length first. So we can find the length by using a meter ruler and also a caliper to find the total length, and then we can get the x plus d over 2, because the thing because we need to find from here, right? So we need to measure the total length, the total diameter of the ball, and then from the center we can get we can just add it up, and then hopefully you guys understand. Okay. And then essentially we just take it over here, and then we just let it go. But we're not measuring it once. We're just going to count like this. 1, 2, 3 until 40 times. And then we divide the timer, just the time out of the 40 by 40. So we should be able to get the oscillation for 1. So then that we can put it into a table, because we need to provide a table also. So then the table is probably going to be like this, and then we just find the average. So then but the length has to be different because we're trying to get a graph. And then the graph is simple. The graph is just going to be a graph of the length against the period square. And then from there, we should be able to get a straight line graph. And because we have a straight line graph, right, and because the graph is of length against period square, the slope should be L over T2, right? Because that's what the graph is about. So then, for the length over T2, we can just substitute the slope we got from the graph into this formula, and then we just times the slope with 4 pi square, and then we get gravity, which should be around 9.81. So that's how you get gravity, the acceleration of gravity from this relationship. So that's what our experiment is about. So yeah, you guys understand?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, then yeah. So if like that, what time is it already? Oh, 29. Not bad. Okay, then if like that, then next week we're going to do the experiment. I think it's better if we all just do together lah, and then the report we can split it up. So for the report, we need looking at the submission, we need a title. That one is already complete. Objective is to find the gravity law, gravitational acceleration, and then the apparatus and materials, just string, retort stand, a ball, a timer, meter ruler to measure the string, and then a caliper to measure the ball. And that should be it. And then the procedure, like that, we measure first, and then we take the time for the 40 oscillations, and then we divide it by 40 to get one oscillation. And then we put the whatever it is into the data, because we also need a table, and then the graph, and then safety and precautions, and then the conclusion, and then the diagram. So we have to also split up this thing over here. So I think the first, because we have 5 people, right? 5 people. We can do. Do you guys want to volunteer for anything? Just choose one now. Just choose one over here. Like which one you want to do. Because we need to split up the work evenly.
But I think only one person need to
Submit.
compile all.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll compile it all out and then
Oh.
I'll just submit it. If I think the diagram, are you a good drawer?
Mm,
Do you draw?
no.
No?
I
Okay.
try.
You?
I don't know.
No? Okay, then we put Shenhui lah because she can draw.
Oh.
She knows how to draw. Then for the conclusion you can ignore. How about Daniel, you take the graph?
Again.
Okay. Then Daniel, it's the graph.
I can take both table and graph.
Oh, okay lah. Oh yeah, true. Then you take table and graph and procedure and what else? Precautions, right? Then which one do you want? Cousin gets doesn't get to choose. You want procedure or the safety precautions?
I'll take the procedure.
Okay, then Cousin takes the safety precautions.
Actually, I was thinking like not using 40 oscillation but 20 oscillation because like too many.
Too long
If too long, I think the result will not be accurate because
it loses
Yeah.
momentum.
yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, we could also do 20. We'll see. Because essentially the reason why we want to do is like multiple is because like if we only do one oscillation, right? If we time only one oscillation, we can't really know if that's the true oscillation, right?
Yeah.
So we get the average from there. Then yeah, I think we do 20 lor. I think 40 is too long.
Is the angle matter when you swing it?
The angle doesn't matter as long as you start, because for this one, right? Sorry. For this one, because we're trying to find because we're trying to make a straight line graph, right? The length of the string has to be different. So the first test we do, we can start with 5 lah. Oh, that's not 5. 5, and then the next one we have to increase till 10, and then the next one we have to increase until to 15, and then 20, because we want to get an increasing number, right? So that's why we want to start with different length. But for the angle, for all of this we have to start at the same angle to make it fat. So it matters. It matters, yeah, it matters. So we just have to make sure that all the starting points of the beginning oscillation has to be at the same spot. And that should be it, like that.
So is there some like apparatus to measure the angle?
What can we use on
Maybe just like the projector motion.
Oh really? Yeah, I knew we could but yeah, I think we need to do that. But yeah, that's our entire experiment. Very simple. Very simple, but we how much marks? 25 30. A lot. So this one.
Oh, 40.
40 marks. Really?
Like you like 40 marks.
Are you sure? This is so
Oh,
small.
it will convert to 20 marks. And
Oh,
another 20
yeah,
for
okay.
practical.
Okay, then it's okay. Okay, then title of experiment done, objective done. Karen is procedure, right? And then data, and this one is. And then safety precautions is costing. Conclusion, domain diagrams. Apparatus. Okay, then. Yeah. Okay. If you guys have any questions, please ask. Please ask. Because if possible, right? Because next week we have a lot of presentations. SC next week, your turn, right?
Yeah.
And then we also have the what's your group number for?
4.
Okay, yeah. So if possible, because the teacher said the timetable for the lab is on Wednesday is 10 till 12. What time is your class on Wednesday?
Here.
OEP. Wednesday. Oh, until 4?
Yeah.
Who's your teacher? Oh, Miss Rosie. Same as our last semester, we also had Miss Rosie. Until 4.
Can we do it like between the breaks or?
Until between the breaks. You mean between 12:30 and 2?
Yeah.
Until 12:30 only.
It's between until 12:30 only, but
Oh.
don't tell anyone. Me, teacher Lim and Asla quite close up. So we have his personal phone number. So I can try to ask if we can do it after classes, because last semester, did you use the lab for your EMG? No, sorry, for your TMP.
No.
Well, we used the lab for our experiment for the TMP. After he allowed us to use it after school hours, which is after he already finished all his lab lah. So at around 7. So because you already finished your class by then, right? You also already finished, right?
Yeah.
So I can see to ask if we can do it at after 7. If possible, then that's the only time we can do it on, because Thursday we're all full already. And then on Wednesday you have classes.
Tuesday?
Tuesday is open actually, but but the teacher only said, I think that one, right, the one he gave in the Teams is his available time, so that like it's not teacher Lim, it's like teacher Dr. Chung is supervising it. But if we ask if we can get teacher Lim to supervise us, it'll be more free lah. We can either do it Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, but Tuesday cannot. Tuesday we have a lot of presentations. So yeah. But that's it lah for this one. Just make sure to remember what to do lah, because if we do get teacher Lim to supervise us, right, and then it's after 7, right, that one is technically not his office hour, so he doesn't get paid. So it's like overtime for him lah. So he's doing it just because for us lah, yeah. So he doesn't get paid. So we try to finish as quick as possible lah. Don't want to waste his time, right? So next Wednesday, just make sure to remember what to do for the experiment, and then we can finish quickly, and then we can just go back. So yeah, that's it. Any other questions? No? And then we can go back off.
Thank you.
Did you take a picture just now, Karen?
Yeah.
Okay, just post it into the group. Oh, can you also text, somebody text Shwani that we're already done? The teacher is going to come up here and then see nobody is here. Okay.